the Italian capital, is a great place for a city break. I headed there direct from Newcastle International Airport to Rome's Fiumicino Airport on a Jet2 City Break. Fiumicino is also known as Leonardo da Vinci Airport, and the Leonardo Express train is an efficient way of getting between the city centre and the airport. The journey takes 32 minutes. At 2025 prices, it cost €14 per person, but there are small group discounts available. My name is Stuart Forster. I'm a travel writer, and I'd like to show you what I experienced in Rome. Arriving into Rome late in the morning left plenty of time to explore on the first day. The Villa Borghese's park was lovely, and it offers fine views over the city. On the first day, I walked something like 25,000 steps, so it pays to choose comfortable footwear for a Rome city break. I chatted with a police officer at the Spanish Steps and learnt that people are not supposed to sit down there, nor are you allowed to eat on the Spanish Steps. At the Trevi Fountain, I asked if it's allowed to throw coins into the fountain, and I was told yes, it is. Rome has some truly beautiful sculpted fountains. To save some money and to do your bit for the environment, don't forget to take a refillable water bottle to Rome, because you can refill from the drinking fountains that are dotted around the city. And another top tip, if you fancy a drink, is to go to the L'Antica Birra Peroni. It's a beautiful beer house and it's quite close to the gorgeous Galleria Schiari. The beer house was a lovely place to sit before further exploring the city, and it had varieties of Peroni that I haven't yet seen in the United Kingdom. Afterwards, I strolled to the presidential palace just as dusk was setting. After nightfall, I visited Trajan's Column, one of the many great landmarks that are free to visit in Rome. It's over 1900 years old, and the sculptures on the column tell the story of Emperor Trajan's Dacian campaigns. The NH Collection Roma Palazzo Cinquanta Hotel proved a really good choice. It's next to the railway station and bus terminals, and it occupies premises that were formerly Italy's National Railway headquarters. It was a beautiful place to stay. It was also well placed for walking to a lot of Rome's attractions. It's about a 20-minute walk from the hotel to the Colosseum. To save time when you're in Rome, it makes sense to book top attractions well in advance of visiting. The underground tour of the Colosseum can sell out, so if you want to do that, it makes sense to get the tickets at the earliest opportunity. And I'd suggest arriving pretty early in the day if you want to get good photographs and enjoy a bit of time with fewer people in the Colosseum, but that also goes for attractions elsewhere in the city. Another tip for you, be prepared to get up early if you want to explore Rome with fewer people about top attractions. The Roman Forum is very close to the Colosseum and can be booked on the same ticket. Rome's obviously famous for its long history, and if you're going to go, it makes sense to read a bit or watch videos in advance. A book that I'd highly recommend is Suetonius's The 12 Caesars. It's packed with scandal and intrigue, and it's just a really good. It's entertaining and brings to life Rome 2,000 years ago. The Mercato Testaccio is a great place to experience modern Rome. Food is served in there. Stalls within the market serve moderately priced food and drink, and it's popular with locals. Afterwards, I walked to the Basilica di Santa Maria in Cosmedin to view the Bocca della Verita. Famously, it appears in the film Roman Holiday. That's a great movie to watch before or after a trip to Rome. The Trastevere district of the city was a lovely place to visit for food and drink. To see St. Peter's Square without too many people on it, it's essential to get up early. And the Vatican museums are also well worth booking well in advance. The artworks on the walls and ceilings of the many rooms within the Vatican museums are impressive, and of course the Sistine Chapel is the most famous. Be warned, it's not allowed to photograph and film inside of the Sistine Chapel, and if you do, security guards will come over and admonish. The national monument to King Victor Emmanuel II, the first king of Italy after its unification in 1861, is a great place for viewing over the city. The terrace bar there was a lovely spot to sit down, enjoy an Aperol Spritz while gazing out over the Forum and the Colosseum. The Aperol Spritz is one of Italy's signature cocktails, and I enjoyed a couple more on the way back to the hotel. There was light rain on the fourth day that I was in Rome, and though that was the case, I think that visiting the city outside of the peak summer months is preferable. The Pantheon is a remarkable building. Its dome measures more than 43 metres across, that's about 142 feet. The dome dates back 1900 years or so to the reign of Hadrian. The Piazza Navona is famed for its Fountain of the Four Rivers by Gian Lorenzo Bernini, and the Church of St. Agnes there is worth popping in to view the magnificent ceilings. It's widely regarded as a Baroque masterpiece. The Piazza Navona is one of several locations in Rome mentioned in Dan Brown's book Angels and Demons. Overall, I think that 4 nights in Rome was a good time to explore the city, to get a feel for it, and to try quite a few of the local dishes while seeing many of the key sites and attractions of the Italian capital city. With so many historic landmarks and outstanding buildings dotted around, it's a great city to explore on foot. Have a great time in Rome, and please, if you've got further suggestions, leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and please give Go Eat Do a follow.